What in the absolute hell is going on, Americans? Jericho Green here with you once again, and there's been a bit of a development, people, in the Trump versus Elijah Cummings saga. Now, I didn't know this. This is news to me. Maybe you guys knew it. Maybe you got your finger on the pulse better than me. I don't know. But today, I found out that not only did Trump go after Elijah Cummings because of all the bullshit he was talking about the conditions at the border and the poor children sitting in their feces. Well, what about the poor children in your district sitting in their feces? Anyway, he was attacking the head of Homeland Security, the Department of Homeland Security, and Trump was like, fuck that. I'm going to come to their defense. I'm going to come to the defense of the Border Patrol agents, the people who are down there, ground zero, actually dealing with these illegal aliens, dealing with these children, the people who are running these concentration camps, right? Man, please. So I thought that was the reasoning behind it. But come to find out, this former NFL player named Jack Brewer, he personally asked Trump to go after Elijah Cummings, to call his sorry ass to the carpet over the conditions of Baltimore, namely West Baltimore. You know, rats, roaches, trash, murder, that kind of shit. The kind of stuff you elect people into office for. And Jack Brewer happens to be an American who is black. So Jack Brewer, brace yourself for the tidal wave of you're a coon. But if that's what you call black folks who care about black folks, then fuck it. So he asked Trump personally to do that, and Trump did, because as we all know, Trump is the worst racist ever. He can't stop getting black people out of jail. He can't stop calling attention to the fucked up conditions that black folks live in. So Trump said, oh, yeah, I'll do that for you, no problem. And he shed a light on what is going on. He shed a light on the darkness that is known as Baltimore. That place is fucking disgusting. So he asked Trump to do it, and he did. See, that's what happens. You can't depend on these black leaders. What the fuck is a black? I don't even know damn leader. Lead yourself. So the black leaders couldn't do it, so an everyday black person had to take care of it. Rely on yourselves. You can't depend on these empty suits and on these crooks. $16 billion fucking dollars have gone through Baltimore, and this is what you have to show for it? Somebody grab a handful of confetti and throw it in the air, because last week Baltimore passed 200 homicides for the year. Yay! It's only August 9th. Let's see how many more homicides we can get in there before December 31st. So hell yeah, Trump called attention to it. But the mainstream mediocres would have you believe that Trump just woke up, had a big old bowl of Fuhrer flakes, and told his staff, hey, somebody get me a black motherfucker to attack. Somebody get me a colored person to fuck with now. Nope, didn't happen that way. Turns out a black person got sick of this shit and decided, you know what? I can get in touch with the president. Let me do that. Let me see what he can do. And he did it. I mean, who gives a fuck? They call him racist every other minute anyway. Because, of course, in 2019, you cannot call a person darker than fucking printer paper anything. You can't call him anything. You can't question him on anything. Because, of course, thanks to them, we're the Fabergé eggs of ethnicities. Shh. No, hey, quiet. Don't say that. They can't take it. That's stupid ass shit. What's wrong with calling him out? They interviewed people in Baltimore. I posted a video on the community section of my YouTube page. They talked to the people born and raised in Baltimore, and they're saying, thank you, Trump. Thanks for shedding a light on this bullshit. Maybe now that there's a light shining on Baltimore, the real roaches will scatter. Yeah, the damn mayor of Baltimore had to step down over some corruption, over some misappropriated funds. Baltimore is rotten with corruption. And people are calling these fools out on it. And the number one people who should be calling these politicians and these so-called leaders out on it are the people who live there. Stop voting these fucking scumbags back into office. Now, I know how it goes. I live in California. You think I'm voting for these pieces of shit like Gavin Newsom? Fuck no. But there are a lot of dummies out there who do. And thanks to them, you are left to live in these conditions. But what are they going to do now? They can't say it's racism because he's a black guy too. This is the silly shit I'm talking about. They are blinded by their TDS. Do you know how much stuff needs to be fixed in these fucking cities? They have so much to do, but they're not focusing on it. What the fuck is going on here? They're focusing on Trump because he's the one calling them out. They're quiet as a damn church mouse. Before Trump got there, nobody was talking about what's going on in these inner cities, ran by black folk. So who are the real racists? Who are the real self-haters? Who are the real sellouts? That's a damn shame, man. That's a damn shame. This is a major American city. And if I took a picture of a spot with no landmarks, you wouldn't know if it was fucking Bangladesh or America. Why do we stand for this? Why do we let these clowns get away with this? Elijah Cummings has been in power since 1996. Kids, that was a time before everybody had a damn computer in their pocket. Before you can go to a website and find out everything. They used to have these little structures of glass and metal called payphones. This is before Netflix. Yes, there was a time before everything was fucking streamed. And that's when Elijah Cummings came into power, and he hasn't done shit yet. This is what you give me? After being in power since 1996? This is the project? If you gave someone a project to do and they had from 1996 to 2019 to complete it, and this is what they fucking gave you, you'd want to put that person in jail. 20 plus years, and this is what you give me? Volunteers have to come in and remove tons of trash from your city? Why are there tons of trash? Or why is there tons of trash in the middle of your fucking city? Why do people have to call you out to fix your city? Why does the president have to get in a beef with you for you to fix your city? You've been there since before the damn internet. But I'm glad it was done because now the entire country is focusing on that shit. You're going to have people on CNN and MSNBC, like that greasy lip bitch Donna Lamone. You know they're going to have something bad to say about Jack Brewer? Why? People like him are just trying to do the right thing. They're trying to take care of the American people. That's what you were put in office for. So why do we have to have somebody come in to do your fucking job? Maybe you need to be removed from your job. Maybe we need to get somebody in there who gives a shit. Maybe they need to get somebody in there who's not going to allow rodents to infest the city. Man, is this shit real? Rod Serling, is that you? Man, let me get the hell up out of here. I'm done with this leg of the damn rat race. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.